What's occurring, bud?
What's occurring? Brought to you by Lloyds. They're at every stage and proud partner of the Lloyds Tour of Britain men. Lloyds have been working to inspire people to get on their bikes and benefit from the joy of cycling. If you want to find out a bit more about Lloyds and British Cycling Partnership, we'll share a link in the show notes. How was today, mate?
I was about to hit you with the same question. We had a little moment, didn't we, together?
Mate.
G had a puncture. He was on my bumper.
No, that was just a P, that was.
It was a P.
Yeah. So I did that off the bike and didn't go too far back. And I saw you, so jump behind you. Nice little toe. Nice little... Then we came into our left-hander and it'd just been wet, raining, hadn't it? Got to say, I was a little bit nervous going into that. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. There's a squeaky bum moment for me. I was thinking, is this the end of G's career? Is this how it's all going to end?
Because it didn't feel like British roads for some reason. It felt quite... Or maybe just because I haven't raced in the rain for a while. I just felt like it was quite slippery. I didn't slip once, but I don't know. It just had this feeling that it wasn't quite safe almost, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of like mud and stuff on the roads, there wasn't there? They weren't.
Yeah, we did a few. Yeah.
Yeah. Mate, first question. Your team punctured, I think, 6 or 8 times today. Like,
yeah, I think they said on the bus 5 or 6. Yeah, it was a lot. It was weird.
Were you using TT tires or what?
You're asking the wrong guy, mate. I think we were, but yeah, I don't think I've punctured maybe once this year.
Yeah,
and then today there was like Swifty had a couple. I had one. Mine came on like 10k to go, so it wasn't ideal. But at the same time, I was like, well. I tried to move up for a bit, and then I was like, this is just a bit crazy to move up here. Went past some GB guys, and then I don't know who it was, but there was 3 of them in a row. Went past the second guy, and he shouts to his mate, left, left, left. And I was thinking, you bastard. Trying to
shut
cut
you
me off. Yeah. But he didn't.
Did you
anyway,
play that? Did you play the do you know who I am card?
I shouldn't have to ask that, mate.
No respect these days. Yeah, but in the convoy, it was like there was quite a few punctures. Every team punctured once, maybe. But it was like your car was just up and down the convoy the whole time.
Yeah.
Around the window down to Stannard, and I was like, what are you boys doing? Are you riding 2 bar out there or what? It was just like, INEOS puncture. Yeah, you must have been on the TT tyres, which are fast, aren't they? But they're not as puncture resistant.
Yeah, I think on roads like this, they're not the best because in France and stuff it's fine, isn't it? But the roads today were pretty it's narrow. Like I was surprised how small they felt, and like even though it was a small peloton, and also the stress in the group was like quite high, which I was quite surprised about because it was never going to split. But it's all those bloody DSs, in it, or you lot in the cars,
mate. I said. In the meeting, I think it's going to be a stressful peloton, but I'm 90% sure this is going to end in a bunch sprint. Like, I cannot see. I was like, stress, no echelons, bunch sprint. That was my take on it. I was like, I cannot see, even with 25, 30k an hour, I cannot see an open section. I cannot see an echelon. That was my take. Yeah. So don't blame me.
Your boys were on it, though. They were sat at the front at the start, and they were always sort of there or thereabouts. This De Bont guy got in my way a few times, not going to lie. He annoyed me a bit on his own.
Driska. Yeah, mate, he's a legend. He's I can see why you'd say that if you weren't in the same team as him, but to have in the same team, he's brilliant. But I just tried to...
Nothing against that either, you know. It's a bike race at the end of the day, innit? But it's one of them. It's one of the things you moan about when you get back on the bus.
Yeah. No, he's good. I just tried to say to them, just start on the front foot of the race in general. You know, if you want success, days 5... 4, 5, 6. It's hard to, go into a race relaxed, not really ride as a unit, not really ride as a team, and then suddenly
then
go right.
Together.
Let's switch on. I was like, it's 6 days. Let's just get it right from day one. And if you do good things happen, don't you? Versus, go a bit relaxed and.
Yeah, to be fair to them, they were. But this Visma dude, who was the guy that was riding most of the day? He was strong.
There was the Conti. I think he's a Conti rider.
Is he? Fair play to him. He was going because today was weird for me because I'm sure we'll get onto it, but my travel wasn't the best. Didn't have much sleep, and then I woke up. I had to get up early. We were leaving at 8:30, and had this surprise bike for me, which I had to go down to the bus a bit early, go on the truck, and then there's this like nice white bike with like gold outline of a dragon, and on the top tube it's got like tour results in the Olympics and I think Dauphiné on there, and it was pretty sweet. I wasn't expecting that at all, so that was pretty cool. And then didn't get my kit until I got on the bus, and you're just like out of your sync and rhythm, and just stuff's everywhere, and you're just sorting that out. And then you get off the bus, and like obviously there's a lot of fans around, so you're signing a lot of stuff, and then presentation. Then suddenly you're in the neutral, and I was like, "Oh,
it's been a whirlwind."
I got a bike race now. I've actually got to race my bike now. It was weird seeing Rod out the car as well. Big Rod with the flag, giving it the big one.
Mate, it was in the DS meeting yesterday. It was quite strange, you know.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
So,
mate, I've just done that Visma.
160k, just like I felt terrible, mate. It felt like I was glued to the road. Got better as the day went on a bit, but oh man, it was. I was thinking this could be a long 6 days if I don't feel better. But
we got some shorter stages coming as well, mate. And I just done that Visma rider, some injustice. Van Belly, his name is. He's World Tour rider. So yeah, he put in a good shift there, didn't he?
Yeah, fair play to him. He was strong. Yeah.
Same again tomorrow.
Same again tomorrow. Yeah.
Off you go, son. But yeah, mate. What? How was it from your side? You guys look really organised coming into the final Ks there, though.
Yeah. So at the start, we just wanted to be towards the front, just to, like you said, set the scene a bit for the rest of the week, and then it got to the point where it was getting stressful, and we were like, "Oh, there's no need to stress and fight in the wind or anything." So sat back a little bit, and then we were like, "Right, around 40k to go, we'll get together, or even before that, we'll be together, but we'll start to move up." Then it was my job basically to set the boys up from there until about, well, we're at Punctured really when you turn right into the headwind with about 11k to go.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was solid, but we knew the wind was going to be on from the right or crosshead from the right, whatever. So we got over to the left and riding next to Visma, and that whole just accelerating into corners and then, backing off a bit, trying to hide. But it was solid though. I was like, I'm feeling it a bit, yeah. But then, when it's across the road, like we caught the break and it was all lined across the road and everyone's still sort of like drag racing a bit. And I was trying to shout across to the other guys. I was like, hey, let's just like chill a bit, if we go easy, we all go easier, we all go further, But it's just like.
But I'd say just after you punctured, I think exactly that happened. You had that like village with 10k to go, just a left, right through the village. Yeah. After that, then it was like one road quite straight. It did happen. Because if you look, the guys who were on the front there, like for their representative teams, went from there all the way till 2.5k to go. Yeah. So if you hadn't have punctured and made it there, you'd have been in the front till 3k to go, 2.5k to go.
I did say to AJ on the radio, I was like, keep telling them to slow down.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then so AJ did a cracking job there, and then it was Lucas Hamilton and then Swifty trying to get old Skippy into the last corner in the sort of top 3 or 4 really. They're aiming to go into it first and then ideally you're 3rd or 4th really, you know what I mean? Like if you're aiming for first, at least you're really on it, because sometimes if you're like, get in there around 3rd or 4th, it's hard to like judge that then, isn't it? And you end up 6th or 7th. So he was alright. He just got sort of out of that corner, just lost his way a little bit, but he said it was solid. Like Visma did a good lead out, he was saying, and obviously Coy, your boy, what's his name?
Tord Gudmestad.
Gudmestad. Yeah, he took a good run at him, didn't he? Like it was obviously a headwind finish. He went long, but mate, he almost got it. Fair play to him.
Yeah, mate. He did a cracking sprint. I think he got the most out of the day. I think out of that last corner, 350 to go, slightly uphill, block headwind. It was like the same. If go 5th to 8th, because they're probably get bogged down a bit. But if you're behind, don't stress. Just don't hesitate. The biggest thing was like, don't come 350. Just don't hesitate. You can go. He can go long. He's a lead out man. He's got like amazing 20-second power. As soon as you go around that corner, wherever you are, just go. Don't hesitate. And Coy, I mean, you're up against potentially the best sprinter in the world at the moment, or certainly one of. And what amazed me with Coy there is 1-2 second power. Like Tord went past at speed. The way he just like jumped across and got up to that speed, that 1-2 second power from Coy was impressive for me. But yeah, so I sent you this song before, didn't I, to listen to? So maybe we'll put a link out. We'll get producer George to send it out. But I met him in December camp. He was new to the team as well. And anyway, it gets out. He's got a couple of songs out. So I said, let's listen to it then. So put it on, and the big hit is called Raw Power. And he's got a friend who's a bit of a DJ. And Tord is like singing the lyrics to it. And the song is called Raw Power. And halfway through it, it's quite upbeat. And halfway through it, a couple of times, he just shouts, Raw Power! And
did he write the lyrics to it then?
Yeah. He's a songwriter. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So in the
he
meeting
wrote
this
the
morning,
song. I wouldn't say he's a songwriter.
Mate, it's a brilliant song. So in the meeting this morning, it was just like Tord, sprinter, use the lads, and then in capital letters, Raw Power. And they were like playing it on the bus before the start, and then like on the radio, just like Tord, Raw Power, man, Raw Power. And
well, fair play,
it's a good song. No, he was impressive. He was good, to be honest. I think it was the most, the stars aligned a bit with the way he could like come from behind and headwind finish. But no, it was a solid day, mate.
Yeah,
we'll take it. Car 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, lovely. I think we must be. Where was Skippy?
6th.
4th? 5th? Oh,
6th.
6th was he? Yeah.
6th. So you'll be. But then 3 guys took the bonus seconds. Maybe car 9.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but we were like 16, so that's.
Well, you were supposed to be 16, but because of all your punctures, you were often 1 and 2. I must have. Your car just did laps of the convoy today with all them punctures.
Keeps them busy, doesn't it?
Keeps them busy. Although I did pass them halfway through the day, and they were sat there both with a flask of coffee. I thought it was very civilized. Zach and Yogi sipping on this coffee. I've got like
that's the life, innit?
I got like a can of Fanta or something. And they had a coffee. Very sophisticated. Where were we?
Oh yeah, I was just saying I could have a few coffees because, last night, mate. I told you about it, didn't I? Or have I not?
No.
My mission to get here. So basically, I had a flight leaving 3:30, landing 4:30 in Stansted, Ryanair, Nice to Stansted, and delayed an hour. Finally got on the plane, and the captain comes over. We got a fault. We can't sort it out. The pilots, we're not allowed. We got to get a technician. But Ryanair don't have one in Nice. We're trying to find another one. We'll let you know what the crack is. But even if the technician fixes it, it's still going to be 2.5 hour delay because of thunderstorms in like south of France. Anyway, about 45 to an hour minutes later, still sat on the plane, and he's like, we can't get a technician. So we got to wait for a plane to come from Milan. Okay, grand. So we got off. He's like, the plane will be about 2 hours. Anyway, like Dave B knows this private jet dude. I was speaking to this guy because he was just on these websites, like seeing where this plane. He's like, this plane still hasn't left Milan.
Was Dave B traveling with you?
No. He's in the Vuelta.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, but and basically, he's like, the thunderstorms are like, they're coming down to you, so you're not going to be traveling in a while, but they should be clear in whatever, a couple of hours. So this Milan plane is still there. Then flights to Heathrow and London City start getting cancelled with BA, and I'm just thinking, geez, like, what am I going to do? I was like, I might have to drive to Paris and try and fly from there in the morning, or maybe get the channel, or go to Milan or something. Looking at everything, like even the team started like looking at private jets, like if there was any that I could get. Anyway, all works out in the end, and the plane comes from Milan, but we don't leave till around sort of like midnight, really. In the end, land here 1ish. Get to the hotel. Yeah. Well, I say hotel. It's a university where we're staying. Reminds me of Sar's room in uni. It's a right dump. Like it's just a tiny little. The mattress where you can feel every spring, a little single bed in the corner of the room, and
the joys of professional cycling, eh?
Yeah,
the glamour behind the scenes.
Yeah, my first taste of student life. Anyway, so anyway, get here like about 1:45, go to in bed for 2:00, which is like 3 back in France, isn't it? it was a long old day. Then I was up at 7:30 to go to the race and stuff. And then just like I say, that whole whirlwind of stuff going on. So I'm definitely going to sleep well tonight, mate.
Mate, you deserve a good night kip after that. Mate, now, before we get into our Lloyds Upstage, let's chat more about our sponsor for the Tour of Britain.
Lloyds are partnered with British Cycling to help inspire the nation to get moving. They believe everyone should turn the pedals more often and plan to be there at every stage. If you want to find out a bit more about what they're doing, search Lloyds British Cycling. They've been busy.
Right then, mate. What did you see out there today?
I didn't see too much, but I got a few gifts at the start.
All right, go on.
This one guy gave me is it a hologram? It's like a picture, and when you move it, it's like the picture moves.
Yeah.
And it's me doing like the mic drop.
Ah, nice.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty funny. Someone gave me a little cuddly sheep and a little cuddly bird for Swifty. So that was quite nice of them. We were on the bus though. We were like, they could easily done something to this, like bugged it, or you just don't know, do you? They could do anything with that. That's the type of crap you talk about on the bus. Yeah. A little boy, he must have been about Max's age, 5, 6. He made a little flag for me, so that was nice. That Japanese sort of art where they draw the cyclists and stuff. Got a big thing of that as well. So got a few gifts actually. Fair play.
Oh, nice.
No Snickers today, but plenty of nice. A lot of effort went into them gifts. So yeah. Well,
I didn't get any gifts, but wasn't as successful for me. But mate, I seen. Well, actually, it's worth noting. You probably didn't see it all, but there's quite a lot of Welsh flags, a lot of G signs. Quite nice to see. But I've got two kind of nominations. One was just in general, and I don't know why this was, but the amount of inflatable T-Rexes I've seen out there today must have been 20. They must be on discount on Amazon or something, because every 10K there was the big inflatable dinosaur costumes. There was loads of them. And the second really British thing, how British people can be quite blunt and straight. And then so this guy comes up to me at the start and he said, listen to the pod on the way down. I said, oh yeah, nice one, mate. He said, I was expecting a bit more input, a bit more inside information. I was like, right, okay, yeah, we'll do another one later. Hopefully we'll have a bit more. And it was just the blunt British, it was all right. It wasn't that good, I expected a bit more.
Not your best work.
And then I got out of the car at the end of the stage, literally opened my door, and within 3 seconds he's there. I said, hiya, mate. He was like, I've been thinking about it all day. I didn't mean to be rude. Sorry, I just said it and I've been thinking about it all day. I love the pod. And he said he's going to listen to it. So I know exactly who you are. Lovely chap. But you could tell he said it at the start. I was expecting a bit more from that pod. Yeah. And then he'd obviously been thinking about it, and he comes straight after the stage to apologise. Bless him.
It's funny though, isn't it, how people get flustered sometimes, and you're like, why are you flustered around me, mate? It's fine.
I listened to the pod, expected more. All right, okay, thanks, mate.
Just blurt out something
and then he'd obviously been thinking about it. So, that was my two. And the T-Rexes. We had the doctor next to me, and he was like, "Why is there T-Rexes everywhere in your country?" I said, first of all, it's not my country. We're in England, mate. And secondly, I don't know. They must be on discount. Buy one, get one free on Amazon or something, because every 10K there was a 3 meter high dinosaur on the side of the road.
Yeah, I saw a few good signs, like good luck or thanks or whatever. G sort of signs. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, there was a few, mate. I'd probably see more of that type of stuff than you in the peloton, but there was nice support for you, so it was nice to see.
Yeah, fair play.
But should we cut to a quick commercial break before dipping our toe in the water and having a chinwag about the old Vuelta?
Welcome back. Now, time for our chapeau of the day in the Vuelta. George, again, was awarding this one as, well, we were quite busy today. Jay Vine got his second stage win. Apparently he was, full beast mode, was in the break, in the Mountains jersey as well. Well, he's wearing it. I'm pretty sure he's leading it. If not, he's second. I think he is leading it. So, no, fair play to him. Second stage, mate. What can you say? He's a good rider, isn't he? He's just, it's a funny one. He's so talented, but then, he's just a bit up and down, isn't he? But he's certainly on an up at the minute.
No, really impressive ride. It was, I think it took 103k for the break to establish. It was one of them days.
Was it?
32 riders went up the road after 103k, so a real battle for the break. Yeah, I mean, he's one of these guys who came through the Alpecin Zwift Academy. He got a contract because of
nuts,
his power on Zwift, and them early years he was a bit all over the place. He was having some crashes, and now he's just established raw power, just raw power on the turbo.
Yeah.
And now he's established himself as a brilliant bike rider. So, chapeau to that man.
Yeah, fair play.
Did you see that with how the last 24 hours has gone with Ayuso? You see all that?
Kind of. I saw there was some release. They released a statement, UAE. I can't remember exactly what they were saying, but they were kind of saying,
ciao.
He didn't fit in, basically, wasn't it? In a roundabout way. And then apparently he came out this morning then saying he didn't agree with his statement, he didn't see it before and this and that. Sounds like it's getting quite messy. I don't know why he'd make it so hard for himself, really. Even if you didn't agree with it and stuff, like, you just sort of shut your mouth and get on with it, wouldn't you? Like, when you're mid-Vuelta, when you got someone trying to win who's second on... Almeida's second, isn't he, on GC?
Yeah.
Like... Yeah, if you don't agree with it, maybe have a chat to the team and the bosses, whatever, say a bit. But I think coming out and saying it in the press, it just creates... Yeah, like it just creates so much extra noise around the team, which you can really do without, really, Like when you're trying to beat Vingegaard and Visma, you kind of want the team... Well, it sounds like they're not going to have much team harmony anyway, but the least amount of extra faff around the team, the better, really, innit? But... that's what makes a sport interesting when you've got characters like that anyway, to say what they feel. So,
and he's
it's just messy though, isn't it?
He's off to INEOS next year, I've seen.
Is he? I don't know.
I don't know.
I've seen there's a few teams being mentioned. I think we're mentioned with everyone at the minute, but...
Trek, I think, is leading the charge, it sounds like.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It's hard, when you look through the teams, it's hard to think who can, at this late stage of the season, who can... lump up that type of money as well, who hasn't used up their budget, come September, who's got a couple of mil hanging around. So, it sounds like Trek's leading the charge.
Yeah, I think you'll see quite a bit more of that as well. It's everyone's signing so long contracts now. Remco's broke his. Oh, there's a few others I can't think off the top of my head now, but recently there's more and more people. Uta Brooks, did he break his? And some other Belgian dude. Who went
Did
to
Roglic have a year left?
Who?
Did Roglic have a year left last year? No.
Maybe he did. Or
when
maybe
he left Visma a year early, or did he see it out? I don't know.
I'm not sure, but anyway, guys are just signing longer and longer, aren't they? Or Derek G, another one. So it's a bit. I think you might see more and more of that, but I think you'd love to be a fly on the wall, though, when you were at their dinner table, it's got to be a bit awkward, that.
Yeah. There's no. Yeah, for sure, it's awkward when you come out with a statement like that, and you still got 2 weeks of a Grand Tour left, and you got a guy in second place who you've got to kind of back. For sure, it's awkward.
Yeah. But he did pull for him, for what I saw. I saw Ayuso did a turn on the front.
Yeah.
Then he swung off quite early, I think. But Jay Vine obviously still won the stage though, so they're still getting success.
Is that their fourth? That's their fourth stage win, isn't it? They got 3 in a row, and today
they've had at least 4. Yeah.
They're on fire.
We want to say a massive thank you to Pinarello for supporting the pod across the Tour of Britain. Pinarello will be in the race village in Cardiff on the final day of the Tour of Britain with a selection of my bikes from over the years. Make sure you go, say hello, and check them out. And if you can't make it to Cardiff, head to your local Pinarello retailer and check out their whole range for yourself. Search Pinarello Store Locator to find your nearest store. Also, I wanted to let you know that the tickets are all gone for my surprise thank you event at Cardiff Castle on Sunday. Sorry to those of you who missed out, but we're blown away by the demand. Hopefully, I'll see you all there. So tomorrow, DS Luke, what's on the cards, mate? Similar again or what?
Yeah, I think so.
Bit more chance to split.
So today was, 20k an hour, building up to 30k an hour throughout the day in terms of wind. Tomorrow's kind of quite stable at 35k an hour, which on any other race you'd be going right, not if it's going to split, when's it going to split, trying to find that point. But,
yeah,
mate, it's just these massive hedges all day. You pinpoint a few locations with...
I love a hedge.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. You race the terrain given to you, don't you? And But, you look through it and there's very few moments in the right direction with the right exposure. You might have 500 meters a year, a K there, but there's very few moments for it to split. But given that, with 35k an hour, you don't need complete exposure. You don't need perfect scenarios. If it's semi-exposed, it's enough. So maybe a bit more action than yesterday in terms of the wind, but I still see a group coming to the line.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a lot of stress in it. And there'll be people...
It's so sheltered, mate. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but it'll just be everyone sort of fighting. I think the roads are quite narrow at times. So I think, same as today. There'll be a few guys going out the back all the time, but they're coming back, I think, all the time, rather than splitting at the front with 20 guys riding away.
But we raced a similar parkour a couple of years ago, and it split quite a bit around here. So there is obviously
interesting. We just do one big lap as well, don't we? So
yeah.
Point to point.
And then the last K, it narrows with 800 meters to go until 600 meters, quite messy. And then from like 450 to 200 is like 3%, so just a bit. Drove the last 35k yesterday. It's not a straightforward day in any way, shape, or form. But you got a bit of crosswind at the start, but then you got 30k block headwind. So I don't think at the start, where do you want to go? 30k block headwind, 35k an hour. You're going to be doing 25k an hour. And then in the final's the final. Maybe it'll split.
So if it's a bunch sprint, then who's your money on?
Raw power! Olaf Koy. I think... I mean, that's the only thing for tomorrow. What makes it a bit tactically straightforward and awkward is that, Visma have bought Olaf Koy and Brennan. As soon as you bring two guys like that, the two best sprinters in the race, arguably, to a race with that comes a lot of responsibility. And when you go and win the first stage on top of it, it's like it's only on Visma to ride. We're second, but we ain't gonna do shit. It's like you bring them two guys with that comes responsibility.
Yeah, they'll start, but then I think it'll be similar today. It'll be across the road for a lot of it, just stress, fighting for position. And then,
naturally creating speed through the peloton.
But
I agree.
Well, looking forward to it, mate. Longest stage, I think, in it as well. 168 or something.
No, there's a 183 day.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. 4. Yeah.
Sorry to break that to you.
Let's put a downer on my at the end of my massive.
Day 3, 5, and 6 are nice and short.
Yeah.
Sound. 120 or 130 or 112, mate. Easy. Lovely.
Sweet.
Loads of bushes.
All right, then.
All right. Well, I'll see you in the convoy anyway, mate. Come say hello.
And see you there. Ciao, ciao.
Nice and bad. Ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ra.
Ta-ra, ta-ra.
Ta-ra.